Top medical researchers in the United Kingdom have come out with some alarming set of facts and figures. They took a look at the fact that various different medical procedures were being postponed, canceled, delayed, and they concluded that there will be 18,000 more cancer-caused deaths in the UK because of the coronavirus lockdown. Entirely because these people are not getting access to the health services that they need. Now, at the time of me recording this, there are 26,000 deaths in the UK caused directly by coronavirus. People who get it, get serious cases of it, and tragically die of it. That's very unfortunate, it's tragic, and the reason we're doing these lockdowns is to stop that number from getting wildly out of control. But it looks like other numbers are getting out of control, these secondary harms that are being projected, 18,000 people, and that is just from cancer in the United Kingdom. That does not include all the other medical ailments, all the other secondary harms that could cause death that will arise because of a result of the lockdowns. Not just postponed medical procedures, but we've heard about all of the mental illness, suicides, heart attacks, so many different things that are happening right now. What about in Canada? Do we have good data on that? Well, not as good as is the UK. They haven't done as comprehensive of a study, although there have been various organizations bringing out various different projections saying, don't forget about this issue, don't forget about that issue. Ontario Health Minister Christine Elliott, she has cited one study where she says that it suggests that there are 35 people who have by now died in Ontario alone because they did not get the cardiovascular surgery they needed. So that's 35 people in just one province in Canada related to just one medical ailment. I mean, you extrapolate that nationally to all provinces and you include all other ailments and different medical issues people are dealing with. How high does the number get? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. And it looks like the chief medical officers across this country, they don't have that specific number either. And yet they are making decisions about how long the lockdown should be in place for, when to ease the lockdowns based on, really it seems, only half the data. Yes, of course, flattening the curve when it comes to coronavirus deaths is important, but we're now learning that there are all these secondary harms that are just as important as well. If the whole point is to minimize deaths, you need to look at a whole picture of projected deaths, including those secondary harm deaths. We're not doing that right now. We were told that the entire point of the lockdowns was to stop the healthcare system from being overwhelmed in Canada. Makes sense. We were all on board with it. We're still all on board with it. But the healthcare system has not been overwhelmed. Reports show that there are many critical care beds that are available, many ICUs available all across Canada right now. That's good news. And then the bad news is the secondary harms continue. That must be included in all of these decisions. Right now, it seems like it's not. It's time for a full slate of projections.